Welcome back, everyone. It was a super challenging week, so it's definitely time for us to restore, to stretch, and to recover our body. So let's begin this Pilates Yoga Fusion session today on our kneeling position. Knees wide and arms all the way up front of your body. Let's begin with a gentle warm-up with a gentle body stretches. So take your arms all the way up front of your body and set your knees wide, big toes together. Put your forehead on the floor. If that's available, you can also use your pillow or your blocks today. Take a deep breath, inhalation through the nose. Expand your belly and then gently let all the tension go. Leave the body rested. Take a deep breath again. Inhalation. And on exhalation, let everything what bothers you go, because we're gonna have an awesome gentle stretches today. Reach all the way up front a little bit further, guys. Take a deep breath, and on exhalation, lift your palms off the floor. Lift just your fingertips if that's comfortable, and send your elbows down towards the ground. While you're doing this, try to expand your ribcage, your ribs a little bit wider, shoulder blades apart, finding a lot of space in your back. Then let's gently come up. Continue to stay on your fingertips if you can. Scoop the belly in, just almost like your cat and cow. Take your hips back down towards the floor and stretch. Again, elbows down towards your mat. Reach all the way up. Scoop the belly, relax your neck, tuck the tailbone under, feels really good. And go ahead and take your hips back down towards the feet. We're gonna do this one more time, guys. So reach all the way up. Scoop the belly, relax your neck, feeling your body rested, stretched all the way from the toes to the fingertips. Take your hands back on the floor and walk with me towards one side. So see if you can cover your hand with the other and lengthening, focusing more on one side. On the side, the hand is on top. That's it. And slowly, guys, walk with me towards the other side. Cover your hand on top, focusing on the other side, lateral stretches. Take a deep breath. We are not holding the breath through our stretches. If you will, it's going to make it much more harder. Come on back up. If this position, guys, is not comfortable for you to sit yet, that's okay. Sit however your body can sit for the longer extended period of time. We're going to take our wrist, rotate it, maybe not all the way through, maybe only halfway, and lift the hips of your feet. Give the arms and shoulders, bicep and tricep and wrist a good stretch. Slowly sit your hips back, open up just like you do in your seated cat and cow, guys. All the way. Inhalation, scoop the belly, and on exhalation, expand through your heart. If that's too much for your wrist, put your hands in a natural position. Take a deep breath, but we have to stretch our elbows, our wrists, and our shoulders. One more time, guys. Express, express, express. Make your body feel so good. Come on back up all the way. Take your arms behind and stretch through the arms, wrists, and shoulders. One more time. Only if you feel safe, go ahead and put your hands on the floor and reach the heart up. And on exhalation, gently fold forward. Now, you don't have to put your forehead on the floor. If it doesn't go there, you can put it on the pillow or the block. Continue to reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Come on back up. We're coming back up all the way. And this time we will try to lift the hips of your feet. If it's not there, that's okay. Just simply continue to work with your upper body. Reaching up, in, out. Slowly take your hips back on the floor. Gentle lateral stretches to come. Elbow right close to your feet, and the elbow might not go toward the floor at all, and that is okay. Continue to stretch. It feels so good. This was a challenging week of the workouts. We deserve a good stretch and lengthening and relaxation and recovery. So this Sunday is not completely lazy, right? So we feel that we did something good for our body. Let's go ahead and bring the knees together, and we find ourselves back on the kneeling position. Up and down, cat and cow, classic recovery, restorative flow. Take a deep breath. Can be done every day before going to bed or after waking up. If you don't have much time, will keep your back super healthy, super strong, super flexible. Go ahead, guys, and walk with me towards the one side. And again, doesn't have to be far, but just to the point where you feel the lateral bend and oblique stretch. All the way, look behind the shoulder. And slowly go ahead and take your hands to the other side, so you feel a good lateral stretch, relaxing your feet. That's it. Come on back to the center. We will take one hand and replace the spot with another, so right to the left and left to the right. Your hands might not be as wide, which is okay. So first we will begin with a gentle upper body stretches. Just bend your elbows a couple of times. Just up here, holding your both hands flat. Once you did that, we will continue with a cat and cow with the hands crisscrossed on the floor, which makes it completely different with the body, different sensations in the shoulders. And perfect. Let's go ahead and switch our hands. Just switch which one was on top, and we're gonna give it a gentle stretch. So up and down for a few times. Let's do just one more. And then we're gonna go for cat and cow again up here. Just a few times, 2, 3. Just to find the freedom in the back and shoulders. That is it. And one more. Perfect. We will go ahead and step the hands a little bit further. We still on our kneeling position, and we begin to flow from here. Just shift your hips back, and then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, feeling freedom in your back. Go all the way to the front. My beginners, you might feel it's a little bit too intense on your wrist or shoulders or even elbows. Then put your elbows on the floor right away and just flow through your Sphinx pose when your elbows on the ground, or your swan if we're doing the Pilates. And all the way back to the center. We're going to split our feet a little bit wider again. Shoulders up, back and down. Express through your chest, through your heart, through your rib cage. Take a deep breath and look above one shoulder. And again, above another shoulder. Mobility of the back. Let's do just one more time on each side. And one more. That's it. Slowly bring your belly down towards the ground. Put your feet up, put them together right up here, and frame your rib cage again, all the way reaching up. You might find it's very challenging for your hips, so just allow the gravity to do what it's supposed to do. Let the hips to melt a little bit deeper. It's a good stretch. It's an intense one, but it's a really good one. Hold your feet bind and bring yourself back on the floor. We repeat this flow just a couple of more times. And now we're gonna dive into the hip circles, some shoulder circles, some holding long extended stretches so we can extend every single muscle and not to have soreness after this week. And let's do one more. Good job. Return back, guys, all the way to the regular kneeling position. Look side to side for a few times. Just ensure that there is no blocks in the back. And then we'll go ahead and begin the hip circles. Just the gentle circles with one leg. Doesn't have to be super wide, super fast. This is our recovery flow. Just give it a few. And then once you're done with that hip circle, go ahead and step behind and simply open up. Make your body feel good, feel amazing. Reach, 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 reach. And then coming back. And we're gonna give at the same side the shoulder circle. At the same side with which we did the leg. So we keep it even. And don't forget which side we did and which side we didn't, which happens sometimes. Reaching up all the way. One more, guys. One more. That's it. Let's give this arm a good extra stretch. That shoulder, belly in, shoulder, arm, and elbow super strong. Coming back. And we do the same hip circle on the other side. Doesn't have to be super wide. Up and down, any direction, it feels right. Let's give it a few more on this side. Reach and circle. Feels so good. One more, guys. That's it. And then once you finish, let's stop behind the body and just open up and straight before we do the other arm, shoulders, rotations. That's it. Come on back. Set that hand on the floor and shoulder rotation on the other side. Reach and try to feel, guys, what's happening in the shoulder while you're doing this. Try to notice maybe the differences between your right and left arm. That's it. Great one. One more, everyone. And we're gonna give the shoulder a good extra stretch. It's intense, so you have to support yourself with the body strength and the other elbow on the floor. Try to remain your hips above your knees. That's it. Feels so good. Come on back up, and we're going to practice good quality lengthening. So leg up, scoop the belly, and let's send the left arm to the front if you're following me. Keep reaching all the way. Big reach. Good, long, feel good extension. We just lengthen it. We continue to reach forward as far as we can, and that's gonna be it for here. Round the spine. Take a breath if you start to hold it. I don't want you to beat the records. Who will hold the breath for longest? Scoop the belly in, and on exhalation, we continue to reach all the way. In and out. Take a deep breath, guys. On exhalation, lengthening even farther. You've got this. That's it. Come on back on the floor. Tuck your toes. See if you can sit on those toes. If not, sit however you can, but I strongly recommend you, as always, to do practice your toes and feet. Maybe you would be just sitting today without doing any arms, just supporting yourself, but your feet will get definitely stronger soon. Let's take the arms all the way on the side and lengthen it. We're ready to take them up over the head and pull the hands forward. We're gonna do our seated cat and cow, standing up on the feet and sitting back down, all the way reach. Exhalation, push the hands away, reach guys, scoop the belly, add a little back bend, push it back, couple more times, reach, and back guys, and lift, and back, last one, let's reach all the way, and take it back down, release your toes, and take guys, your knees back to the wide. Make sure that you have a good amount of space behind to lean back. My beginners, you guys don't have to lay down all the way back, and you can bring your feet inside if you have to. If you don't have that wide seated Virasana split here, everyone else, we're taking the hands, the elbows on the floor, we're holding it right up here, or we're going a little bit deeper today. Just a gentle dive with your wide knees, which feels really good on the legs, hips, and lower back after this hard week of work. But again, you don't have to do it this way. You can put your knees inside, bring them together, stay on your elbows. I'm giving you whole type of variety of modifications so everybody can practice it. But we have to do more than we think we could in order for us to improve, to transform, to heal. We have to do a little bit more out of the comfort zone, even on the restorative and recovery sessions. Come on back up. We will slowly, gently fold forward. This is not your program, but not to say it's not challenging. So we gently bring in the elbows towards the front, and we just holding it, guys. We just holding it for the extra few inhalations and exhalations. Very good. Now see if you feel really good. Go ahead and continue to bring your belly down over the floor. It doesn't have to be perfect. Put your chin on top on your hands. Put a little pillow underneath your belly or forehead. I want you to feel good, comfortable. You can always come out of the place of the asana of the form anytime you have to. I don't want you to sit through your pains and aches, but I want you to let your body rest through the exhalation. Come on back up. You know I can't let you go without a little bit of the strings. So we're gonna set our knees behind, and we're only going to tap the hand outside. So we're gonna hold this, focusing on extended arms, on arm which supported. Try to not put too much tension and pressure on that arm on the side. I want you to be able to lift that arm if you have to. So we're strengthening the arms, wrist and shoulders right up here. That's it, and let's do the other side. Nice and gentle. I want you to activate that arm which is the supporting one, and not to put too much pressure or support or tension to that arm on the side. Take a deep breath, just a breath or two. You've got this. And then set your hands equally underneath your shoulders. We're gonna go for that gentle push up from here. Just a gentle little hold. Scoop your belly in. Super strong, guys. Super strong, super strong. Lift your belly on the floor. Take your hands, keep them where it is. Put your feet up and lengthen it through your feet, guys. Through your back. Reach, reach, reach. Excellent. A little bit more. Just like your Pilates swan, slowly release. We're not going to let the hands go today. Forehead on the ground. Come on back up. Reach. And come on back. So proud of you. We have 2 more. Reach. We're not gonna let the hands off the floor. This is our restorative and recovery session. Come on up one more time. That's it. And last one. Excellent work, guys. Go ahead and reach up. We're going to tuck our toes and compensate our back. Both hands, shoulders width apart. Relax your neck. Take a deep breath all the way through. Inhalation. On exhalation, guys, reach your one leg up. Give it a good reach first, and then step through to your low lunge position. Make sure that your toes released on the floor so there is no tension in your Achilles. We're gonna take the hands up front of that front leg and just gently walk to the side as far as you can without stressing your hips too much and your lower back. So once you walk there, go ahead and release your elbows if you can. We stay in here, inhalation, exhalation, just a breath or two. And slowly come on back up. We're gonna add a little bit strength. Here, strength and relaxation at the same time. We're gonna lengthen in our muscles. So this is optional. You can have your blocks or hold on a bed or chairs here, or you can reach that one heel up and maybe take your arms all the way up front. Taking a deep breath. In through the toes, out through the nose or through your mouth. That's perfect. Go ahead and tuck your toes. Step back all the way. We're going to bend our knees for the few times to ensure that the body is rested and stretched all the way. Feels so good. Take your other leg up. Don't forget which one you did. Relax the head and neck. Press your hands. Give it a lengthening through that leg and toes. Step forward. Let's make sure, guys, we release the toes on the back leg as well. You know what we do here is we're trying to let our body, our hips especially, follow the gravity. If that's challenging, you have to have your blocks or some extra external support. So not your leg, floor or sofa or chair or the blocks. We're gonna start to walk outside of that leg. And once you walked a little bit further, I want you to take your elbows, guys, on the floor if you can. And we're just holding it for the few extra inhalations and exhalations. This is it. Come on back. A little bit Pilates strength up here. So you don't have to take that heel off the ground. You can keep it as this. If you're ready, let's slowly take the arms to the front. That's perfect. Take a deep breath. Few more extra inhalations and exhalations. Let the gravity continue to work on those hips. Come on back to the front. And we're ready to tuck the toes. Go back to the dog and stretch that back for really, really good. Taking a deep breath in and deep breath out. All right, let's go ahead and set our knees on the floor. And we will take our one leg up, other arm on the ground. Reach the leg. Find that balance. If you need to move your foot slightly outside, you can. Come on up and find that balanced, beautiful body. Core and lengthening, guys. You know I can't let you have completely lazy Sunday. Go ahead and find your ankle. Let's bind. Taking a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Do your best. Let's slowly undo the hand. Bring the knee back on the floor. We're gonna do exactly the same from other side after we straight the back. And let's slowly take the leg up, take the arm on the floor. My beginners, you can stay right up here. If you're coming with me, we're going to open up and then gently connect or no connection with the ankle. A lot of balance and a lot of core. And let's slowly, on exhalation, undo the bind. Come on back up. Activate your legs. We reach a couple times across on each side. Just lengthen in and pull against your own leg. It can be your thigh, your quadricep. You can be on the floor. It doesn't have to be your ankle at all. One more on each side. And another one. That's perfect. We're going to crisscross our knees and make our way all the way on the floor for the couple more supine position stretches. So come on down. We will begin up here with a wide legs. Bridge your arms behind, guys. Completely optional. If you would feel that there is too much stress on your shoulders, definitely bring your arms on the floor. Taking a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And slowly bringing your hips on the floor. Take your right hip off the left so you don't forget which one you did. If you can do knees, just like we do cow face pose, you don't have to. Just do your ankles and give it a gentle press on top of those ankles and feet. I know, just gently, gently, gently straighten them on the side. That's it. It feels good. It feels challenging. It feels stretchy. And let's take feet back on the floor wide, arms on the side. Good quality, wide knees, windshields. Feels amazing. Don't forget to breathe. And just do one more. And then we do that bridge again. And a wide-legged bridge with arms behind or along your body if that's too much on your neck. And then we do the left above the right for the hips, glutes, hamstring stretches in a supine position, cow face pose. Keep on breathing, guys, and then slowly release the hips, opposite direction. Make sure you can do it. You can do your ankles instead. Your reverse pigeon. This is a little bit more challenging. Continue to gently press right on top. That's it. Perfect. Give it a breath or two. Don't hurry up. That's it. And then we're gonna go bring our feet wide again for the little windshield or a variation of the cattail pose but without the arms. Pretty good. Feels really, really nice. That's it. And one more. Let's go ahead and bring our legs up towards the ceiling. If that's already a lot for you, your body is tired, then stay right there or go ahead and come with me for the rollover or your halasana. Your toes doesn't have to touch completely the back behind your head. Just go for your fitness level. Maybe you bend your knees and then we will slowly make the transition to the seated position and extend, guys, our legs. We're gonna do a nice decent hold for the seated forward fold, so our back gets a really good stretch. And again, it doesn't have to be low. Just want to make sure that you fold in forward as always from the center center of your body. Taking a deep breath. Inhalation. Exhalation feels so good. And let's slowly return back up all the way to the seated position. Go ahead and bring your both feet to the front, just like a diamond, a little bit off the base of the body. Press gently right on top on your inner thighs, not on the knees itself. Just gently right on top on the inner thighs. On exhalation, of course, in and out, exhalation. Let's give it a little hold right up here. Taking a deep breath. Letting go even more. All the tension, all the stress from the week. We all driven people have a lot of things to do, achieve, to meet other people, to transform, to help others, but we need our time for recovery as well. So come on up, guys. Let's bring our both feet up front to the comfy position. Reach all the way up. And invite anything you want to invite in your life, in your body, in your daily routines. Vitality, health, abundance, recovery, love, relationships, money, anything you desire. Take a deep breath, close your eyes. Bring attention to your heart so that manifestation will be on its way. Smile with your heart, open your eyes and close for the rest of this beautiful and unique day with unshakable love and peace inside. I'm so proud of you guys. So if you're new to our workouts, to my channel, welcome on board. That's what we do here on Sundays. We have strong power recovery. During the weekdays, we work hard to achieve our goals and to become stronger, not just the physical body, but our mind and our spirit. So make sure to subscribe, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, help me to reach more people and inspire them for the healthier, for the better lives. Leave me a comment down below. I'd love to read it. Recover well, rest well, and I will see you all tomorrow.